I just wanna make you mine.
Hey guys, Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and Ome Realty. So I made a video not too long ago about how mortgages for YouTubers. Now, one of our commenters really brought up a really good point, and I promised that I would go ahead and make a follow-up video to it. I'm not going to go in depth with exactly the video, what I already said. So what I'll do is right up here, I'll go ahead and put up the link. You can go ahead and watch that. But Little Poet 2 weeks ago went ahead and said, YouTubers face so many obstacles. One I am facing is my income on my 1099 from Google AdSense is referred to as royalties. And Google does not have a contract that a YouTuber signs. You didn't really hit on the biggest obstacle we face is different than just being self-employed. You're great on camera, but the music is too loud, which I apologize. I need to adjust that. You know, I'm still learning, still learning, and she is absolutely correct. Now, what I was doing in the whole entire video was just giving a broad spectrum exactly, you know, what is a YouTuber, how they make money, and what are they classified. You know, obviously they're classified as independent, as self-employed, and she is absolutely correct. There is something when it comes to AdSense that gives royalties, right? So the royalties on the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac products makes it very, very, very difficult. And what I should have done, and I should have reiterated that in the royalty section on non-qualified mortgage products as a gig qualifier or any of these other mortgage products that we have when it comes to the non-qualified mortgage, which does not fall under the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac programs, the royalties don't matter. We really don't care about the royalty agreement. We really don't care much about any of that stuff. We just need to know if money is coming in and how long it's been coming in and the projection of how much money will possibly be coming in the near future. And we just want to know that there's some sort of consistency. But there is something directly from Fannie Mae, which I will go ahead and read the guideline, and I'll actually read the exact response. I said, I appreciate the feedback and I will adjust accordingly. I will make another video and a touch of royalties. To answer the question on non-qualified mortgages, we do not need royalty agreement or the frequency which is under the 20% down rule. Royalties only become an issue when we are going with a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac product where your AdSense agreement in conjunction with your taxes should be enough in most cases. Now, there are ways that we get around it. You know, we cross every single path because, you know, even though I make these videos, everything is not always, you know, black and white. Sometimes you get in these gray areas where you have to go ahead and explain one things and other things. So for the underwriter, for the wholesaler, for the servicer that is trying to buy these, you know, we have to have a story that makes sense, okay? Let's see, AdSense agreement in conjunction with your taxes should be enough in most cases. Below is the exact verbiage from the guidelines selling to Fannie Mae. So if we were selling to Fannie Mae, it says verification of income from royalty payments, obtain copies of a royalty contract, an agreement, or a statement confirming account frequency and duration of income, and borrower's most recent signed federal income tax return, including the related IRS Form 1040 Schedule E. Confirm that the borrower has received royalty payments for at least 12 months and that the payments will continue for a minimum of 3 years after the date of mortgage application verification of income from the royalty payments. So that is actually a very difficult thing to get around because that she is right. On the Fannie Mae, there's no agreement from the AdSense over to the YouTube thing. It's all based off of you're going to continue making these videos, if you're going to continue making this money. Now, when we get onto the non-qualified mortgage side, we don't need these agreements. We don't need any of this stuff. And that's why I actually made the YouTube video, is so you understand that, you know, everything is not always cut and dry. So if you don't have the royalty agreement, the Google to AdSense, AdSense to YouTube royalty agreement that suggests that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and make money in the near future, in the next year, next 2 years, next 3 years, what we do is we go ahead and do a projected one. So if we have at least 12 to 24 months, depending on how much you're bringing, like let's say 1 year you brought in like 50,000 and then the next year you brought in like 150,000, then, you know, we have a little bit of calculation to do. We have a little bit of some explanation to do on why it increased, what came in. Was there sponsored videos? Is this all royalties? Is this something that comes from, you know, there's a lot more to these programs. All of these programs that I go ahead and put out there, this is just a very base. It's very, very like you know, giving you just a general rule of things. But thank you so much for bringing that up. It's actually a really, really good point. And yeah, so YouTubers, the royalty thing, we will be going to a non-qualified mortgage product. It is very difficult to get the contract because there is no contract, but there are products out there for you, and that is actually called the Get Qualifier mortgage product. Get Qualified mortgage product does not mean that you need your royalty contract. It does not mean that you need any of these other things. We just look purely based off of your taxes, and then we average from last year to the year before, your bank statements. We could go down a bank statement loan product too. There's many programs out there. So for the sake of argument, yes, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac really make it difficult for the whole royalty part of it with Google AdSense and then the YouTube, because there is no connection between the two, except that there's every connection to the two. But hopefully this helped you out. I hope that I explained it a little bit more, and please keep the comments coming. If you have another question, dump it down there. I will be more than happy to answer it. If I have to make a follow-up video to go ahead and help clarify a few things, and if I didn't clarify myself in this video, please let me know in the comments below. And for up to 50% commission rebate on your next home purchase for any mortgaging assistance, because that's why I make these videos, because this very beautiful or ugly man, whatever you decide that you want to go ahead and call this guy, he is a mortgage broker. I own a mortgage company, Alden Mortgage, and for 0% listing fee on selling your home, link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and once again, I really appreciate the comments, and I'll try to make these videos a little bit better on the editing side. I do this all myself. Still learning. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that other good stuff. Till next video. See ya.